Hi, this is Amy. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel today. Today I'm going to show you how I'm going to paint a spray of Echinacea flowers on this glass container. And this again is part of my wedding flower series. This flower stands for friendship and prosperity. I actually remember to bring my paper with me. Today I am going to be using two number 12 flat brushes. They're plaid one-stroke brushes, and a 1/4 inch Scruffy brush, also a plaid brush. Paint I'm using citrus green, Thicket, and Skull Brush yellow. For the floral petals I'm going to be using berry wine, Wicker White, and Magenta. Alright, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get my plate in here where you can actually see what I'm doing. I will try. I am going to start to begin with double loading my brush with the greens, and that is the citrus green and the Thicket. I'm also going to side load in some of the Skull Brush yellow. And I'm going to paint in my basic stems for the flowers. And I think I'm going to be doing on this one 5 blooms. When you're painting like this, the more opaque your painting is, the more durable your design will be. I like to mention that every time I paint something, just if you're new, you may not realize that the thickness of the paint will actually provide more durability and long-lasting designs as opposed to thicker or thinner coverage. I'm going to do 5, so I'm going to have 5 stems. So if you need to go over yours, which some of these are thin, you can dip it into, even add some of the Wicker White to it if need be, because that will give it more thickness. Seems to have more pigment to it. Some of the colors do not have a lot of pigment, therefore the coverage is not as good. So I'm just going over these a few times, and if you're happy with it, just going over it once, or if you manage to get it on thicker, just going over it once, that's great. Because of the way I like it to be, I will go over it a few times just to make sure it's the way I want it to be. And you have to keep in mind too, you're going to be painting over these also with leaves and such, so don't have to get too crazy about it, but it's nice if you, as far back as I can go, sorry. Alright, so then with my petals for the flowers, I'm going to load. Basically I'm double loading, and then I might do some side loading on one side where the pink is, the magenta. And then I will just start off by, I'm going to be putting my brush down, pushing it down, and then pulling it up. And then just keep going. I'm just building the flower right now. I think some people actually call these cone flowers also. Now with these, there's really no set amount of petals to paint. Just how, if you get it however you're comfortable with and like the way it looks. Your strokes can be thicker, thinner. It's really up to you. On this, I do like to go, add in some white, go back in with some of the berry wine, and just pull it through. Again, just imagine the durability here because I'm layering this. Alright, I'm sorry, I keep sticking to my paper. Alright, so let's continue on. I'm going to do the same thing over here, and I'm just pulling it. Like I said, the more you push down on it, the thicker your petals will be. So if you want to keep them thin, then don't push down as hard on them. And I'm just going to keep doing this part until I get it to where I want it to be. While you're viewing this, if you are new to my channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. I will notify you whenever I post something new. If you have those things, if you click on those, so that you don't miss out on any of the videos that I'm posting. And I think I ended up just doing 4, excuse me, I thought I did 5. Oh wow. Here we go. You could also vary these with different colors. And if you wanted to do blue, or I'm not sure if they come in white or not. I'd have to research that. Not sure what all colors these come in, this particular flower. What I was seeing was pink and blues. That's hard to say though. I'm sure there's a lot of different variations of this flower. As I'd stated in some of my other videos, I'm doing the wedding flowers this week, and didn't realize till I started kind of doing some research that these flowers all have different meanings. So that's why it was kind of important for me to mention, and I had kept on all my videos, kept forgetting to bring what they meant so that I could relay that in my videos. But when you're getting married, you want to make sure that everything you're doing is setting you up for a good beginning. So the best beginning you can have when you're getting married, right? So I guess on this one it's going to be a little taboo because I normally do mine in odd numbers. And for some reason I did not tap in another branch. I sure thought I had 5. Guess I need to go back to school and learn how to count, huh? And I'm sorry if you can hear my dog down here snoring. I always have some kind of extra noises in my videos. Yesterday I think it was a wound up grandchild. Not sure if that was heard on the video or not, but who knows. My life is not very quiet right now, which is okay. A-okay. Let's go ahead and put in. Alright, so the next step that we're going to do here is go ahead and tap in the centers, and they're basically cone shaped, and I'm just using the Scruffy Brush, and first of all I'm dabbing down into the flower itself, and then you do the best you can to try to do a cone shape. Now if you're somebody that wants it to be perfect, then you might want to draw it. Use a porcelain pen or something and draw it in. I just am going to tap mine in. I'm not really particular about it. Go figure. Tap in, do the best you can to get it the shape you want it. I have a tendency on this type of a flower to end up making mine really big, long, tall. So I want to kind of veer away from that a little bit. And then again, I'm just coming down into the flower like that. getting it nice and full down in here. And then just swing it around and make your little cone. You want it fatter, just expand it a little bit, like that. Alright. And just ordered some new SD cards from my recorder here, hoping that helps. But if I speed up to get off the video quickly, that's why I'm having an issue with it tonight. Alright, then I'm going to tip one side of the Scruffy into the berry wine and then just tap down here a little bit. Now you can kind of just place it, you know, whether it's all the way around the base or if it's just part way, up to you. And then like I like to kind of pound it on my plate a little bit, get the excess paint out, and then come back in with more yellow. I could clean my brush off better, but just kind of pounce it in, blend it a little bit. That's kind of what I'm thinking, like that. Do the same over here, just so it doesn't look like you just stuck it on here and walked away. Alright, I'm going to try to get this finished up pretty quickly here. Turn my brush, go into the greeneries, put a little yellow in here. Alright, so then I'm just going to come in here and just start doing some long petals. Now you can leave them like this if you want, just kind of one-sided, and then just sporadically place them. Or if you want to make them two-sided, I'm going to say two-sided, but come back down the other side, step it in here a little bit. I want them to be a little bit more opaque. You can do some fanciness with them if you want. You don't have to. Curviness. Like I said, my main point is to try to get them to be more opaque. And I'm sorry I keep repeating that, but that really is something that's important for my painting, at least. And then you can just do it on this side, come back up, tap it into some yellow, and bring it back. And then you can start doing some bigger leaf, some of the thicker. And I just kind of on this is back and forth and wiggling. So again, it's, I'm sorry, let me turn it this way a little bit. I'm a lefty, and it's like a lot of times being left-handed, the hand gets in the way. So I'm wiggling it, pulling it in and out, and then just coming up like that. I'm going to turn this. You can actually just continue on and come back down the other side, but I am going to turn it. It makes it a little bit easier, for me at least. Now so you kind of have with this a natural little vein kind of going down the center. If you want to keep that, you can, or you can pull one in, either way. And just like with any of my other paintings, if you want to rotate the colors, have them like light on one side, light on both sides, light and dark, vary them, you can. And if you feel like you need to go over it, feel free to do so. It's really up to you. You know, if it's something that you're not actually going to be, like a wine glass, where, you know, your people are going to be using it, drinking out of it, and that type of thing, and you don't need to worry about the durability as much if you're doing it on a, like a vase, something that's not going to be used, it's more of a home decor piece, then I wouldn't worry about it so much. You know, how opaque it is or whatnot. I just have a tendency to really like items being, you know, the paint being a little thicker. Just my preference. Alright, let's finish this up. So like I said, you're wiggling it, you're going in and out. It's not a straight little leaf, it's a wiggly, but it's a big leaf. And there you have it. Again, just really easy, simple. And again, hopefully I'm going to do a bouquet and put all these wedding flowers together in one bouquet. Alright, so that's it for today. If you like my video, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. New to my channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the share button underneath once you're done viewing the video so that you can share it with all your friends and family on your social network. And until the next time, you have a good one.